Hello everyone, I'm George Taylor from imagiNERDing, coming to you again from the Disney Hollywood Studios here on a beautiful Saturday morning in October. Back here to check out a few more items, see what's going on, a few more new items, don't know where that came from, a few new things I want to check out, experience the park again now that it's a little bit cooler. Still not as cool as I'd like it to be. Still a lot of construction going on, and want to spend some more time in Toy Story Land. Of course, I've been there twice to check out the coaster and see what's around, but I want to spend some more time experiencing the park and enjoying it, because I've only been here for a few hours since I've gotten my annual pass. So let's take a look and see what Disney's Hollywood Studio has to offer, shall we?
A more sensitive young ones to become the next generation of knights. These students are trained in one of the Jedi's hidden temples, where their bravery and skills will be tested.
I was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I would have lost all my stuff to do something like this.
My name is Manzel.
Heck, I would lose my stuff to do this right now, so I hope they can do this for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Something like this for adults. Are you kidding me? This should be really, really cool.
Jedi, we all know the Force is the energy that connects all living things. It surrounds us. It flows through us. It binds the galaxy together.
Stand here.
Your training will serve you well. You serve me.
Not listen to him. Raise the chin. Left shoulder. Right shoulder. Stop! Step into his head. You've got his saber down.
I just got to walk through Pizzerizzo. Yeah, Pizzerizzo for the first time. Didn't eat anything because I've heard all the bad stories about it. Might give it a try later, probably won't. Enjoyed the atmosphere, enjoyed the theming. Really cute. Great job on the inside of the restaurant, and it's huge. So it's obviously made for the mobs and the crowds, but it's just not gonna be there because the food just isn't that great. But I was glad to see it and see all the little hidden details and finally get to see it before they shut it down and do something else with it. But have you been there? What do you think about the pizza? Let me know. So I'm outside the Stage 1 Muppet store, and behind me are these painted pipes. I'm not sure if you know sort of the hidden detail behind the pipes, but back at one of Jim Henson's first major evening television performances or interviews, I guess, with the Muppets, I believe it was him and Frank Oz, were at Rockefeller Plaza for the Tonight Show. I believe they were being interviewed, they had a long wait, and they opened up a closet in one of the green rooms, and they happened to spy a closet, or inside the closet were all these pipes. So they painted the pipes, put eyes on them, and made them look like Muppets, and it sort of became this really cool thing and part of Rockefeller Plaza. So they did a little hidden, or a little secret tribute to it here. So next time you're outside the company store, take a look at the pipes, and it's a little bit of history here as well.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Not now, citizen. Please remain in perimeter zones. Sorry, we're on patrol. We know there's a presence of resistance spiders here. We will find them.
They will be selecting people at random. Make sure you have been selected before you approach.
Yes, citizen. We need to secure this position. Please step over perimeter. Here, now.
Here in the Star Wars launch bay, let's see. Play a little hollow chess, shall we? Don't think it's working. Can you tell? No, I don't think it's working. There's a bar here with some blue milk. Maybe I'll try some of the blue milk. Nothing like some blue milk in hot Florida sun, right? Well, I've just seen like 50 people touch this, so I'm not gonna touch it either, but who doesn't love Star Wars? Yay! All right, let's go check out the rest of this place. I said it in my previous video about the Disney Hollywood Studios. I love the Star Wars launch bay, even though it's a few props, some meet and greets, and a lot of stuff you can buy. It just does my heart good to see so much Star Wars stuff, and I can't wait for more Star Wars stuff in the studio. Let's just call it Disney Star Wars Stuff Land. I am quite all right with that. Off to find more stuff in the studios. Let's go.
To my pal Rex up there. Isn't he the sweetest dinosaur toy you've ever seen? Help!
Here we go! Here we go!
So I just finished One Man's Dream, and I make that a visit with every trip to the Disney Hollywood Studios. I just enjoy being there. Of course, I avoid the Star Wars Galaxy Edge and whatever film they're previewing because I hate spoilers. I stay away from everything about Star Wars Galaxy Edge because I want to be surprised when I walk in. I don't want to know what's happening. I know a few things about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, but I really want to be surprised. So what about you? Do you avoid spoilers? Let me know in the comments, but don't tell me anything I don't want to know. But when I visit attractions like One Man's Dream, I'm always surprised at what people say. Like when they walk up to the Adventureland model and they go, "Huh, this doesn't look anything like our Jungle Cruise." Well, that's because it's not our Jungle Cruise. Or when they make comments like about the animation desk. "Oh, this is where Walt Disney drew all of the cartoons." No, well, I can't stop and correct them. That's not my job to do. So, but, you know, I just enjoy going. I think you should go too, learn a little bit about Disney history if you don't already, but of course if you're watching this channel you probably do. If not, maybe we can start a program or an evening class or something. Who knows? But got a few more things to do on my list here to check out. So let's go and see what else we can run into or do. Something like that.
Hey, you penguins can't go in there. You'll interrupt the orchestra.
Penguins are the orchestra. Come on, Eugene. Come on, Estelle. Come on, let's go.
All right. Before we go in, here's Sammy with an important scene.
Gentlemen, boys, and I am Sam, and these are some important safety instructions for you. Not now, though.
Sam, this is urgent.
What is it? Mr. Mickey Mouse! You're Mickey Mouse, you're a rat.
Rats are scientists, the forest. What are they?
Watch yourselves.
Oh, thank the baby.
Do I have the best job or what? If someone had told me I would wind up standing in one place all day, every day, checking the contents of one bag after another on a seemingly endless conveyor belt day in and day out.
Alright, stay together, humans! Whoa, not too close. Okay, closer than that. Closer. And not that close. Yep. Attention, if you're going to Alderaan today, you're not. All flights to Alderaan have been canceled. Please see a gate attendant for rebooking. I'm sure everything is fine. Ah, I've seen you before. Sure.
Alright, trying to head out and beat some of the crowds before they leave before the Star Wars Spectacular, which I saw and I liked, watched it before, but got back to ride Toy Story Midway Mania with only a 10-minute wait. And I enjoyed it, but again, it's not a solid E-ticket attraction, which I will say over and over again. It's a fun ride, but it's more like a C-ticket attraction. I know people are going to hate me for that, but needless to say, had a good time here at Disney Hollywood Studios. It's a little hot today, even though it wasn't supposed to be, and it was a little crowded, even though it wasn't really supposed to be so crowded. That's okay though. I can come and go and do what I did. Just saw a couple things today. Did Star Tours multiple times and got to experience some of the new segments of the film I hadn't done before, which was good. Got to experience some of the, still didn't get to be the Rebel Spy. I was the Rebel Spy like my very first time, like 5 years ago, and haven't been the Rebel Spy since then. But that's okay. It's always good when it's a little kid that's the Rebel Spy. That's always good. But I got to do MuppetVision 4D, One Man's Dream, and Toy Story Midway Mania. And walk around and see what was going on and check out some other things. And I did eat at Pizzerizzo. Based on a good friend recommended that I try the meatball sub, said it's a decent price, which it was, $9, $9.99. Wasn't bad, it was just a lot of bread. It was a lot of bread. So not too bad if you need a quick bite inside. I rarely eat inside the parks because it's so expensive. I'd rather eat out if I can, or eat a snack if possible because I'm cheap, you know. But I enjoy coming to the parks and just hanging out. I really enjoy coming to the parks at night because it's so gorgeous here and the parks are lit up so beautifully. But thanks for coming on and enjoying this day at Disney's Hollywood Studios with me and checking out some of the rides and attractions, and let me know what you think. Tell me what your favorite attraction here is and what you're looking forward to, some of the changes. And we'll see. I'm George Taylor from imagiNERDing, and I hope to see you in the parks. I just did the walk through the barricades, and this barricade walk was a little bit shorter than the first couple of barricade walks that I did. And it's still quicker, in my opinion, if you walk than if you take the tram, because the walk from the entrance to the tram stop is just as long as the walk from the tram stop to your car. And I'm parked way out in lane 50 something from in film or whatever it was. Yeah, I'm not in your way. So, although those people are walking in front of the tram. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna see when you're here at a park late at night. People just walking in front of the tram like crazy. This park is still under a lot of construction, especially at the front. And there's a lot of walking that you have to do. I always suggest that you just walk in the parking lot instead of waiting on the tram. Takes a little bit of time, but it's a little irritating how they've set everything up. There's a lot of walking, especially during the summer, and I don't know what they're gonna do in the upcoming holiday time. There's gonna be a lot of people here and a lot of people walking. So come on, Disney, you gotta fix things. As you're walking, be very careful in the parking lots. Be mindful of all the traffic rules and regulations, because there are people driving around and there are people that are tired and there are people not from this area. And they may not know where they're going or what they're doing. And as a reminder, take a photo of your row. And that way you'll always remember where you parked at the end of the day. And text it to your best friends. Or like I do, I text it to my brother and go, haha, look where I am. But it gets kind of boring for him because I do it every weekend now.